Hey, it's Eva with Budget Your Life. And today I'm just going to do a real quick update to my YNAB online. So I'll take you with me. So I will share my screen. Okay, here we go. I am in YNAB. I'm in checking, so that works. Looking over here, and I haven't reconciled in a little bit. That HOA check for $300 is still outstanding, which I'm not too surprised. Let's see. Yeah, my paycheck was on 1/12 because of the holiday, and I don't get paid again until the 31st. So, not a lot of movement to happen in YNAB, but I do have a few bills that have cleared, so I'll go ahead and enter those in. So if we are in checking, which we already are, I'm going to add, let's see, just a couple. So on the 16th was T-Mobile. And that's the cell phone. That was $138.50. And then on the 18th is trash. I'm just going to call it trash. Payee is trash. So that is trash and recycle. That's quarterly. So that they both get picked up on the same day. So everything's combined in that. And that total ended up being $51.06. And then I have one more transfer that I did yesterday, or not. Well, I guess it was a transfer for Budget Your Life. Do I have it under BYL? Yes. Budget Your Life. I have it under a bill because I'm still funding that. So that is just going to be $500. Save. I'm going to mark these off. Hi, Jake. I know, bud. Can you go lay down? I'm doing something. I know. Go lay down, bud. Sorry about that. So I have everything checked off except for this 300. So I'll look at the cleared balance, and that is point. Okay, why am I off by cents? 38, 138.50, 51.06, and 500. Why does this happen every time I'm recording? All right. I know there isn't anything else because I have paycheck and then T-Mobile and then trash and then the 500. I will check on that next time I log into my bank and make sure I have everything, all the transactions. I'm wondering if the difference is the energy bill that's coming out on Monday. I'll have to double check that, but I'm comfortable with leaving checking the way it is, going into credit card 1. We are fully reconciled. I have 2 things to add on this one. So on 113, it was to Apple. I'm going to leave this in miscellaneous because I was completely influenced on getting an app for my iPad, which I just recently got an iPad like last year. I'm not proficient in it at all. I'm trying to play around, and someone was talking about a menu app, and I'm just going to put menu app, and I think it's called Paprika, and I loved the name. I was like, oh, well, I need that. That's going to help me cook. It's going to help me cook more. So I spent $4.99 that I probably don't have. So I put it in miscellaneous because I know when I fund miscellaneous, when I get paid on the 31st, I'll cover that $4.99. And then on the 14th, the actual Apple bill that it should be is, let's see, and why don't I have money there? Did it already come out? Okay, save. And then these 2, and then we look at the balance that I have written down, which is $548.83. That matches. So I am going to reconcile and say yes. And I can reconcile the account even though I've overspent it. I can fix that when I go up into the budget. Technically, if I had a little bit of money, I would fix it in the budget, but I don't know if I have it to move around. So if I don't have it to move it around, it will sit as an overspend until I get paid again. So I know what to fund first. So credit card 1 is done. Now we'll move on to credit card 2. That is also up to date with reconciliation. And I am going to go to 116, and this is for the construction. And then repairs. And I had to pay a little bit more than I have budgeted in the memo, but that is because once I do this, I get a little bit money back from the insurance company, and that should even it out. So I'm just also going to leave that. I never leave money sitting there overspent, but now that I'm doing the hybrid cash envelope and YNAB, which I'm loving, by the way, I am not moving money around as much because I'm trying to be very intentional with my money and not move it because it has a job. And if I'm overspending, at least in this case, I know it's coming back to me, so I'm not too worried. And I'll get into that when we look at the budget because I will have a story about my medical line, which I'm sure you're dying to know. Let's see. Okay, so construction company, this was the final amount. Let's see, final payment. They are done. Guest room looks lovely. And then 116, so then 118 is the next one, and that is nationwide. Night Coco. Lay down. Normally the dogs are sleeping when I'm filming, but right now they're just putzing around and making noise. Okay, so pet insurance is a combination. Oh my gosh, I did not write it down. That is terrible. Scroll down, 5129. It's the same every month, so that's why I scrolled down to see what it was. And then also on the 18th, I had Disney Plus come out, and that is $18.99. And that is all I have there. So I'm going to mark these off. And then look at the amount. 49.60. Oh my God, am I off a penny again? 61. I wonder if it's the pet insurance. Okay, so I'm not going to mark this one as cleared because I want to double check the amount to make sure it's like, since they divide it by 12, I want to make sure it's not rounded one way or the other. Because I think I have 30 cents instead of 60 cents. So that's uncleared. I will check that. And that is good. Look at all that overspending. Oh, oof. Okay. All right. So now we're going to hop up to the budget. And I know I haven't done anything with the loans. I think my loan gets taken out of my account this coming week for both my personal loan and my student loan. So when those get taken out, I'll probably do a little update, but on my interest and all that. But I have a feeling I'm going to take it out of loans and just not track it, because when I looked at the website and I just pulled up my statement, it is so crystal clear. It's so easy to see what the interest is and all that. I don't know if I need to track it in here. It doesn't mean anything to me. So I'm not like trying to pay it off sooner or anything like that. So I might just, it probably will just sit here under loans. Maybe I'll just do that. And then as it goes down, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to keep this positive and quick. Okay. So, all right. So the repairs, for which we knew was $300, we should get a little bit more than that back to cover that. And that will probably go up to the other, which we're still waiting on because we haven't gotten the final bill from the other half of the companies. There was 2 companies working on it, so we haven't gotten the bill for the other one. So I'm letting this sit here. I'm not touching it until I see an invoice and pay it, because I'm pretty sure that's all we're going to be able to pay. And I want to just make sure before I cut the check or pay with my credit card or whatever it is. So these 2 will be taken out this coming week. Credit card, I'm actually going to pay this today. I should have just paid it. Let's see. What is the... I am going to write down 4906.31. Nope, I'm not. I am writing down. Don't you dare bark. Don't you dare bark. I hear you growling, Coco. Shh. Okay. No bark. Okay. Okay, this payment amount in green, the 4263 even, and when I click up in budget, and let's see, credit card 4263, even though it's orange, it just means there's still payments or items, categories that I haven't cleared because like the dentist and a little bit over with the construction company. So it's not green, but I still have available 4263. And how I know that is if I go to credit card 2, I see it payment. I can make a payment today of 4263. It's green, everything's covered. And so that's good. So the 694 is not included in that because I don't have the money. It's showing I'm short. I haven't budgeted for it. So this amount that we've entered doesn't have money in it. So I can't pay that amount. So the 4263 is what I'm going to pay today. 4263 even. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll just put it in here because I know I'm going to do it today. So hi, Jake. I know. Okay. Not sure where I was, but 4263 is a payment I'm going to make today. So I'm going to go ahead and enter it in here just so you can see it. I'm going to put today's date, the 21st, and I'm in the credit card. So am I in the credit card? Yes, I'm in credit card 2. So you can do it from checking or from credit card. So I'm going to do it from here. So I'm going to do from checking. It marks that it's the credit card payment for credit card number 2 due on the 24th. And I'm going to do the 4263. Which let's look over at my checking balance is 89.75. Okay. Obviously I have enough to cover it because it's green. So I'm going to hit save. So let's see. So yeah, so the 5129, I'm going to double check the amount. The 4263 is here. It's not cleared because obviously I haven't made the payment yet. I'm about to do it. So if I were to hop in tomorrow or the next day, I'd see it and I'd be able to just click clear right there. So that is done. Oops, I did it wrong because look, if you look over here, checking now has $13,000. Oh my God. And now my credit card's bill went up to $9,000. So I know it's an inflow. If I was in checking, it would be an outflow. So I just mixed it up. So 4263 even, hit save. There we go. So payment 0, checking amount went way down, and credit card balance is a lot more reasonable. Okay. Unfortunately, it's the exact amount that I don't have budgeted, but we'll figure it out. If we don't figure it out now, we'll figure it out when I get paid on the 31st, which I'm hoping I get actually on the 30th, so I can do it a little bit early. Okay, so we are going to hop back over to budget. And so the repairs is overspent that we know. There's nothing there. Let's see. Budget your life. I still have 266. Pet insurance is a little over that bill. It's like 429. That's coming out tomorrow. So I'm going to leave that there. Insurance is coming out this week. Let's see. I already did the HOA, home maintenance, Fitbit. Okay, so Apple I'm over, and Disney Plus. And I know why. Okay, so I usually, when I get paid, I'm so used to getting paid on the 5th and the 20th. So when I would get paid on the 20th, which would have been yesterday, I would have put some of my subscription money in there. But because I had a little bit I was working with, if you saw my last budget with me and YNAB entry, I didn't have as much that I was working with as I thought. So Apple and Disney are a little less, but you know what? I'm going to fill those in, and it gets red up there that I still need to assign this. And then $18.99 to cover for Disney Plus. That's happening. And then all of these, let's see, these are my envelopes. Okay, so medical, I said I was going to put in 140, I think it was, from my last cash stuffing into the bank to just make that come down a little bit. I have not done that yet. I'm playing around with the idea of either budgeting it because I turned in receipts for a reimbursement through my FSA at work. So I should be getting 350 back for at least the dental portion. So let's see, still 29.88. So I'm going to do 499 here. And what I'm thinking is I'm looking at my BYL number, which is 266.67. And I think I'm going to just update some of these. Let's see, I'm going to do 25. Okay, so that leaves the 350 I should be getting from my FSA through work. I'm hoping it already was submitted. I'm hoping I get that by the end of next week. So that could be zero and I won't have that haunting me. And then by then I'll have to pay for the other half, which I'll figure out what I'm doing for that. So, and then we're scrolling back up to, okay, so what that did is the few that I had paid by credit card, it now marked it as available because before it was overspent. So it didn't show up there. So now it's there. So really I could go and pay a little bit more, but I'm not going to go back. As soon as I end this video, I'll hop on my bank and just do a quick payment for credit card too. But I'm going to leave repairs like that and medical, which is for my dental. And then I'm going to go to BYL and then I'm going to subtract the 5897 number because I'm going to reduce what's available. So now I only have 207 available for Budget Your Life, but I budgeted everything up here. So now that's zero. So I don't have any red staring at me. I do have orange. So that's just showing that I still have it on a little credit card. So that's credit card exclamation point, meaning it's on the card. You don't have it budgeted. And then the only other one should be, okay, the repairs. So that was also on a credit card and it's letting me know it's not, oh, you've overspent this category by $300 with credit. So covering this overspending will avoid creating debt. So if I didn't have money coming my way, this would be on my credit card. So next month I would have to go in and instead of budgeting repairs here, I'd actually have to go down to the credit card that I used and paid it and put it here. Because this is where I'm going to have to assign it if I carry a balance. If I don't carry a balance, I just assign it in whatever category that there is. So, wow, long story to say all of that. So let's see. Double check. Yep. Okay. Okay, so for my YNAB, that is really going to be all I'm going to do. I'm going to make the payment immediately right after this because I just logged it in here. And then I'm going to check out my balance for my credit or for my checking account with that one number. And then I should be good to go. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. And I would love for you to like and subscribe and comment below if you use YNAB or just a cash stuffer, or if you do a hybrid like me. I'd love to know how you budget. And if you don't budget, are you looking to budget sometime in 2024 and you're just watching some videos to get some ideas? So thanks so much for being here. Take care. Bye. Hey, Eva. Hey, Eva. Really? Okay. Life with dogs. Love them. Okay. So this payment amount in green. Coco, hush. Okay, this payment amount. Hey, no bark.